So it was so funny. Have you guys been noticing how crazy Instagram lives have been? They're kind of like everywhere right now, right? Give me a thumbs up if you keep seeing everyone you know going live. So on Wednesday when I was trying to do my quarantine kitchen, it like totally kept crashing. Nobody could join my live. So anyway, first of all, cheers to the weekend. I'm going with red wine today instead of like a summery cocktail like last Friday. It's kind of cold and yucky here in Hoboken, but what we're gonna be making today, hi Facebook and YouTube friends too, and hi Instagram friends. I'm gonna show you guys how to make a super fun, oh wait, what bad luck, I just cheers to you without drinking, my gosh. Does anyone else have a drink? Give me a thumbs up if anyone else is starting to do the happy hour thing. Cheers. I'm gonna show you how to make 4 super fun, healthy dips for 1 or 2, or you can make it for a crowd, but I know a lot of people are quarantining alone or maybe just with one other person, and I wanted to show you guys how to make some really easy, fun, healthier snacks this weekend. You can like kick back and get cozy and watch some Tiger King or Ozarks or whatever your thing is. So the key ingredient that you will need, and the thing that I use all the time to make dip recipes to lighten them up and keep them super healthy is, dun dun dun, anyone who's been following me already knows, fat-free Greek yogurt. You could use fat-free Skyr if you have some of that. You could use fat-free plain yogurt. If you're lucky enough to have some sour cream in your fridge and you don't mind and you want to go for like a super rich dip, you can totally use sour cream. Hi guys, I see a lot of people joining. I'm showing everyone how to make 4 really fun, healthy dips for 1, so they can kick back and snack and watch some Netflix this weekend and do some Tiger King. Give me some thumbs up. Who's been watching Tiger King? I started out being totally snobby and going, I can't watch this. This is so trashy. And then, yeah, I got completely sucked in. So if you guys are looking for something to kill some time this weekend and see some lunacy and really escape from reality, definitely check out Tiger King. Okay, so the 4 fun dips we're going to make. The first one, I went around and kind of looked to see what things I had in the house to make dips. So I want to give you guys ideas for dips that you can make. So the first one, anyone have any marinated artichokes? A jar of these lurking in the back of the fridge or on the fridge door or in your pantry maybe? I see some thumbs up. Okay, so you can start with a jar of artichokes. I'm going to show you how to make, or you could use canned artichokes or frozen, an artichoke and garlic dip. Dip number 1. Hey everyone joining, we're doing 4 fun healthy dips for 1 using Greek yogurt. Dip number 2 is a classic and it's totally one of my favorites, you guys. Caramelized onion dip. It is so easy. You only need like 3 or 4 ingredients. And by the way, if you're running low on the chips and stuff at home, I'm going to give you ideas at the end for how to make your own chips in a bunch of different ways too. Okay, dip number 3 is, this one's actually one of my total favorites, and my daughters too. They're going to be so mad that I'm making it when they're not here. It is a delicious smoked salmon everything bagel dip, which is so yummy. You can even just use this on toast if you want and top it with an egg. I'll show you how to do that. And then finally, the 4th fun dip is a cucumber tzatziki dip. Now, I know everyone is probably running low on provisions. Maybe you don't have every fresh herb in the house that you want. You've got like a whole mix of different ingredients. So I'm going to show you different ways to give this great flavor and spice it up and season it up. So let's start with our artichoke dip, dip number 1. All I did was chop up some of those jarred artichokes. I used the ones that were in oil with seasoning. If you don't have that kind and you only have the kind in water, just rinse and drain them, and then you can use those too. It'll be an even lighter dip and it'll still be super yummy. Okay, so we're gonna add some chopped artichokes. Now, what I've got over here, these are different seasoning ideas for you guys. Okay, I do have some fresh parsley. It's looking a little sad and limp. Anybody out there still have fresh herbs left, or are all your herbs all gone? Parsley's a good one to get every week if you're doing like a quick shop or you're doing a grocery delivery or whatever, because you can use it in so many different recipes. It's very neutral and it does keep a lot longer than some other herbs. So I recommend you guys grab some parsley if you can. Another great one you guys have seen me using, scallions or green onions. Who's got some of these in the fridge? I always tell all of my cooking class attendees and anybody that I'm like coaching or whatever to keep some green onions in the fridge. They keep for a long time and you can use them in so many different recipes. Another great one to use, I've got a shallot. You guys like shallots? They're a fave of mine. They're basically little mini small, almost like kind of like a red onion, but milder with a little bit of garlic flavor. And they're great for making dips for 1 because you can just chop the 1 shallot up, add it to your dip, and you're good to go. And then I've got some garlic. So let's get started. I'll give you some ideas. For everyone just joining, hi guys, we're doing 4 healthy dips for 1 using Greek yogurt, all different flavor variations. And the first one we're on is artichoke dip. So I put some chopped up jarred artichokes in this little bowl. Give that a stir. Got some other surprise seasonings over here I haven't shown you yet, so stay tuned. You'll be surprised. Some of them you're gonna be like, what? I never thought to use that. Who's psyched for the weekend? Give me some thumbs up. Who's ready for the weekend? Less Zoom calls. There'll be all boozy Zoom calls. There won't be like work Zoom calls anymore. Okay, our artichoke hearts. I'm gonna add a little bit of fresh garlic to this one. It's gonna add a great punch of flavor. If you guys like cooking with fresh garlic, you've gotta get one of these, by the way. They're called a rasp grater, R-A-S-P, or a microplane grater. These are the best. Hi! All you do to mince garlic, it's so simple. Wait till you see this, it's like mind-blowing. I really don't ever chop up garlic with a knife anymore. You just run it over the microplane. I'll give you guys a close-up look. Check it out. Totally minced garlic. Tap it into your bowl. Okay, I think for this one too, you can definitely add some fresh parsley if you have. Just give it a quick chop. Fresh herbs are always awesome, but honestly, some of these dip ideas are just as great using dried herbs, which is why I thought they would be great for our little quarantine kitchen cooking episode today. For everyone joining, hi guys, I'm doing 4 healthy dips using fat-free Greek yogurt, and they're dips for one, so you can totally just make it if you're quarantining on your own. Kick back with some chips this weekend, and I was joking about Tiger King, but holy cow, have you guys been watching that? It's like insane that it actually happened. And I'm already wondering what I'm gonna dress up as for Halloween that's gonna be a character on the show. You'll see. If you haven't watched it yet, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, why was I waiting? Okay, another thing that you could add if you don't have fresh garlic is some granulated garlic or garlic powder, or I have some dehydrated garlic that's just gonna pump up the flavor. And seriously guys, that's all you need to do. I'll give you a little peek. Dip number 1, artichoke garlic dip. Yum, I love this stuff, and it's so much lighter than the usual version. If you didn't have any Greek yogurt, you could totally use some light cream cheese, you could use sour cream, but if you guys follow me, I'm at CookingWJulie, be sure to follow me. I share happy meets healthy recipes, so I always try to give you guys fun ideas that are actually sneakily healthy too. So we just made a super fast, how easy was that? You guys can totally do that. Artichoke garlic dip, dip number 1. Dip number 2, this one's so yummy, I'm really excited about it. I took 1 onion. Hi guys, people just joining. I'm doing 4 healthy dips for one using Greek yogurt. They're so easy, lots of pantry ingredients, really fun for weekend snacking, because I'm sorry, we all deserve a fun snack this weekend. So I took 1 onion and I chopped it up, sauteed it in a pan on low heat. So the key when you're doing a caramelized onion, you want to stick with low heat, a little bit of butter or olive oil to start, salt, and the salt is going to help draw some of the liquid out of the onion. And then here's the little trick. At the very end, if you're getting impatient like I was, because I knew I was going to go live and do this episode, you can actually sprinkle a teeny tiny bit of sugar on your minced onion, and it's going to help it caramelize even quicker and develop that nice sweetness, because the sugar is going to promote some more browning. Hi. Hi. Okay, so into your Greek yogurt, you're going to add 1 onion that you've minced up. Onions shrink down too, so just go for it. If you don't use it all in there, you're doing all these to taste too, you guys. No need to worry about recipes or like exact measurements, you just do it to what tastes good for you. Okay, so we're gonna add our yummy caramelized onion. Okay, so now the secret for this one, you're like, Julie, that's like onion and yogurt, ew, what are you doing? Watch. Okay, to really, really give it a little bit more sweetness and a lot of onion flavor, this is like basically an amped up version of your favorite onion dip. We're gonna actually add some onion powder. Now I know that sounds a little cray, but here's the thing. Onion powder actually has a little bit of sweetness to it. It's gonna give it great color, and honestly, it's gonna make it taste like that sleepover party onion dip that you always loved. Anybody else make onion dip for your sleepover parties, or was that just me? All right. So into the Greek yogurt, we've added some caramelized onion. We added a little bit, oh, my dog's barking. What's the matter? Everyone else's dog's bombing their Zooms and their work stuff. Okay. Greek yogurt, caramelized onion, onion powder. For everyone just joining, hi guys. I'm doing 4 healthy dips for one using Greek yogurt. This is the one that really makes it taste amazing. Worcestershire, I used this on Wednesday in my live. If you guys haven't been checking them out, my quarantine kitchen episodes, on Wednesday I did 5 fun, easy hack meals using ground turkey. And I talked about making juicy turkey burgers. So I'm sure you guys have a bottle of Worcestershire somewhere in the back of the pantry. Dig it out. You're gonna add a little bit to your onion dip. I just added a sound effect just to be fun. It's Friday. You gotta have fun where you can, right? Obviously with these two, we're gonna do salt and pepper to taste. I'm not seasoning them like crazy right now. My boyfriend Brian and I are gonna have a little party for ourselves later with this whole spread of dips. But that's it, you guys. I just made a super yummy, way healthier, way more upscale caramelized onion dip for 1 or 2, using fat-free Greek yogurt, caramelized onion powder, and a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. So easy. For everyone joining, I'm at Cooking W Julie, and I'm doing 4 healthy dips for 1 using Greek yogurt. We already did a really yummy artichoke and garlic dip. I always post these episodes afterwards too on YouTube at Cooking W Julie, on Facebook at Cooking W Julie, on Instagram at Cooking W Julie. All right, 2 dips down, 2 more to go. These are easy, right? You guys gonna make some dip this weekend? Sorry, it's Friday. We all deserve some dip. Let's have a good time. This next one I totally love, and I did happen to have some smoked salmon in the fridge. And by the way, guys, if you are shopping, that's a really great one if you like smoked salmon to pick up, because it keeps for a while, especially if you don't open it, and it's just easy protein to add to like a salad at lunchtime or add to your toast in the morning. I'm always looking for ways while we're doing all this quarantine cooking to keep things fun and upbeat and really flavorful. So all I did here, I minced up some smoked salmon. I'm gonna add it to my fat-free Greek yogurt. Oh gosh, I forgot an ingredient. I'm gonna grab it out of the fridge. My fridge is a disaster. Anyone else's fridge kind of a disaster right now? There's like stuff just shoved in there everywhere. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where the organization went to. Thank you for the yum. Hi. I need glasses. I can only see like some of the comments here. Okay, I just added my smoked salmon. Now what I'm gonna add to this, you could add some minced shallot. See, shallots are great for everyone just joining. It's a little teeny tiny mini onion, basically. It's almost like a mild red onion. It's got a mix of onion and garlic flavor. They're great for things like this, because you can cut one up and it's just enough for like your recipe for 1 or 2, so you don't have to waste a whole onion. So I'm gonna add a little bit of shallot. And then I promised you guys it was everything bagel smoked salmon dip, right? Yum. I'm obsessed with the Trader Joe's everything bagel seasoning. Anyone else? It's so good. And you know what? There are a lot of knockoffs now. And by the way, if you don't have this or you ran out, because I run out all the time, you can actually make your own. It's just sea salt, sesame seeds. Like you might have these things in your pantry anyway from other recipes. Some dehydrated garlic, and poppy seeds. You could use dehydrated onion, those little onion flakes too if you wanted. So if you're totally jonesing for an everything bagel flavor, you could just make your own DIY. Hi guys, everyone joining. I'm doing 4 fun, healthy party. Hi, thanks for the hearts, guys. 4 fun, healthy party dips for 1 using Greek yogurt. Happy hour episode of Quarantine Kitchen. Okay, we add our everything bagel seasoning. Now, I would normally add chopped fresh dill to this because I totally love dill with smoked salmon. Anyone else love that? Like on your bagel, your everything bagel with smoked salmon and cream cheese, so yummy. Here's a crazy ingredient that you guys might not think to use, and I guarantee you all have some. Hold on, you're gonna be like, what? I think the people up there can probably already see, but I'll show you. Pickle juice. Anyone use a pickle juice in their cooking? I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. My boyfriend uses pickle juice when he sautés things like mushrooms or even sometimes onions. You just add a tiny bit at the end and it gives that great briny dill kind of a flavor to things. It's especially great right now if we don't have fresh dill. Yay, thanks for the thumbs up. Go ahead and grab your pickle jar. I'm all about the condiment cooking too during this whole like pantry cooking, pirate pantry situation that we're all in. We might as well get really scrappy and use all the little things we have in our fridge. So there we go. I just added a tiny bit of pickle juice to this smoked salmon and everything bagel dip. And what I'm gonna do now, you deserve to make things pretty for yourself too, by the way, you guys. Just because we're cooking for 1 or 2 and we're on quarantine doesn't mean we don't deserve pretty party dips. So what you can do is just put a little tiny bit more everything bagel seasoning on top at the end. You could add some, this is again why I love scallions. Chop off a little bit of the ends of the scallion. The dark green part is a really pretty garnish and it totally works on kind of anything. And they last for a long time. So I've been telling everyone, if you're gonna grab anything, grab parsley and grab green onions because you can use them in so many things. Ta-da! Guys, dip number 3. I'll give everyone a look. Smoked salmon, everything bagel dip. Yum. Who would make this? You guys love smoked salmon? Give me a thumbs up and a heart if you guys love smoked salmon and everything bagels with smoked salmon, because this dip is basically that, only for my WW friends. If you're following like the blue plan, this is a 0-point dip, by the way. Anyone following me who follows WW knows that fat-free Greek yogurt is a great hack to lighten up dips, lighten up different dressings and things. That's kind of what I'm doing here. All right, dip number 4, you guys. Tzatziki dip. Do you guys love tzatziki? I'm obsessed. I love Greek food. Thank you. I see it looks yummy in the hearts. By the way, you guys, I have a tip for you. Someone you need to follow that I'm completely obsessed with. If you guys love a good dance party and a good DJ, check out @DNice. Have you guys been following him? Have you seen? He does Club Quarantine. He does like a dance party. He's a legit DJ out in LA. And he basically goes live on Saturday night and just plays amazing music for hours. You can just like set up your phone and kick back and act like you're at a club. Well, kind of at a club. You're at Club Quarantine. Anyway, okay, tzatziki dip. For people just joining, I'm doing 4 fun party dips for 1 or 2 using fat-free Greek yogurt. So I already made artichoke garlic dip. I made a caramelized onion dip, a smoked salmon and everything bagel dip. They're all gonna be posted afterwards too, so just follow me @CookingWJulie, and they'll all be on my IGTV. Okay, so we're gonna make a tzatziki dip. So tzatziki is actually usually yogurt anyway. It's not always fat-free, but why not, especially if you're trying to lighten things up. But to get the best results from the cucumber, let me show you guys a quick little trick. So I like to use the English cucumbers, the ones that are wrapped in plastic if I can, and the reason I do that, they have less seeds in the middle. And I actually like these a lot just for regular cooking and snacking and things like that. But if you only have a regular cucumber at home, you can totally use that too, don't worry. But here's the trick. Scrape out the seeds. All you need to do to get rid of the seeds is take a teaspoon, just kind of go across it like this. It's like splashing me. This is my form of self-care for now. Who's been doing all the self-care stuff? I really need to get on like board with that and like make myself a bubble bath and do a face mask and everything like that. So guys, that's all you need to do. The reason you're scraping the seeds out, there's a lot of water in there in the middle, and that's why some dips with cucumber get kind of watery and yucky. If you want a nice, yummy, thick dip, scrape out the seeds and then just chop up your cucumber. English cucumbers too, the skin isn't as thick and waxy, so you can just dump it right in. You don't have to peel them. And I was an engineer before I became a chef, so I'm all about keeping things streamlined and really easy. Okay, so into our yogurt, we're gonna put some cucumber. This one is definitely great with shallot, minced red onion, minced regular onion. If you don't have any of these things, if you are really seriously low, again, you could do some green onion or scallion. I actually love garlic in this. This really gets like a little bit of everything, lots of flavor. And if you were just joining me, I love using this guy, a microplane. It minces garlic in like 2 seconds. You don't even have to chop it up. Am I making you guys hungry? Anyone gonna make dip? Who's got ingredients to make one of these? Give me a thumbs up if you're gonna make some dip this weekend or next week. I'm trying not to go to the supermarket personally. Okay, so in here I've got some cucumber, some shallot, I've got some garlic. I'm gonna show you another really great flavor booster. You guys were probably like, what? When I use the dill pickle juice. You could totally add some dill pickle to this. Oh, I forgot to get the other ingredient out. I'm gonna tell you guys what it was. Another great addition to the smoked salmon dip would be capers. If you guys like capers, I know they're not something everyone likes, but you could totally add some capers to that one. Capers would be really good in this one too, with the cucumber and the shallot and everything else. This one can definitely use some parsley if you have, but for people who have no fresh herbs in the house, which I'm guessing that's happening to a lot of people, this is when you can actually pull out the dried herbs. Now, I don't honestly usually like to use these in my cooking. I much prefer fresh, but you know what? I'm trying not to go out to the supermarket personally. I just don't want to deal. So I'm gonna put some dried mint. If anyone has dried mint, that would work in here, and a little bit of dried oregano. And what's gonna happen, someone's saying something. Truly making French onion. Yay, I'm so excited about that. Thank you. You guys tag me if you make one of these. I wanna see so I can high five you and like cheers you over the weekend. Okay, into our tzatziki dip. We're gonna add a little bit of dried oregano, a little bit of dried mint. I have another flavor booster. Hold on, you guys are gonna be like, wait, I don't even believe this. What is she doing? You can also add Dijon mustard. I know this sounds nuts, but I make chicken salad, tuna salad, all different kinds of things, egg salad using Greek yogurt with a little tiny bit of Dijon mustard. It's really going to boost the flavor and give a little sharpness to it, and it tastes really, really great in this combination. So, you grab this. Like I was saying, you could add capers if you have capers. Here's another one. You guys like za'atar, or am I getting really cray on you? I'm obsessed with za'atar. I have like a really insane pantry. I have lots and lots of different dried herbs. If you didn't have any dried mint, if you didn't have any dried oregano, but you happen to have za'atar from some recipe or some shopping trip, you could also add that to some Greek yogurt with the shallot and with the cucumber and make yourself a yummy tzatziki dip. You guys, what was that? We just made 4 dips. How easy was that? I'm gonna go back over them and then I'm gonna give you easy ideas for how to make dippers if you're running low on chips, because I know we've all been snacking a ton. So again, for people who just joined, artichoke garlic dip. I basically did chopped jarred artichokes, chopped parsley, some garlic. You could add some lemon zest to this if you have it. You could add the Dijon to this too if you had it. You could add onion to this. Just trying to give you guys ideas. I know everyone's got different things in their fridge right now. Caramelized onion dip. Fat-free Greek yogurt. 1 caramelized onion, Worcestershire, and onion powder to give it that yummy sweetness. Okay, then we did a smoked salmon everything bagel dip with fat-free Greek yogurt, chopped up smoked salmon, scallion, and Trader Joe's everything seasoning. You could add capers to that if you wanted. I added shallot. You could just add scallion or onion powder, but you're just going for that everything bagel with smoked salmon vibe. And then our last one was a really fun tzatziki dip. You can also use these obviously with chips, with veggies. You can also use them to make wraps. I love putting a little bit of a spread, like a hummus or something like that, in a wrap. It actually acts like kind of like glue, and it helps things stay together when you roll up your sandwich wrap at lunchtime. Okay, so like I said, you can obviously serve this with, you know, crackers or tortilla chips, whatever you happen to have around, potato chips. But if you're getting stuck and you don't have anything crunchy to snack on, if you have some pita bread or leftover pita in the freezer, or maybe you have corn tortillas, or maybe you've got those low-carb wraps that you've been using to make your lunch, all you need to do to make your own chips is slice them up. I actually use kitchen shears, like those scissors that you get with your knife set that you really feel like you never use. Take those out now, cut these guys up into little triangles, spray them with some cooking spray, and hit them with a little bit of salt or seasoned salt. And then you can do it in your toaster oven or your oven at like 375, 400 for like 5 minutes, and you just DIY'd your own pita chips, tortilla chips, whatever. Because I know we're all like in snack mode and kickback mode here in Hoboken. It's a little gloomy today, so I'm probably just gonna go sit and watch some Ozark and binge a little bit and, you know, I don't know, 2 or 3 episodes until I get sleepy and enjoy a bunch of dips. But I wanted to see, does anyone have any questions? Like any dips you guys want to learn how to make that I could help you with? I've got all kinds of different dip ideas. And again, if you join me late, I'm going to put this up on my IGTV and on my YouTube and on my Facebook after. It's at Cooking W Julie. And for anyone also who's looking for recipe ideas, I have a cookbook on my website. It's cookingwjulie.com. Someone actually hacked my website this week, you guys. I'm like, who has time right now to be hacking? But I think we got it fixed. Okay, guys, I'm going to give you a little cheers and wish you all an awesome quarantine weekend. I hope everybody's doing really well. I'm always sending you love. And I'll be here again next week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. Aw, you're so welcome. I'm glad they look yummy to you. You guys are so sweet. I love actually getting to do this and say hi to everybody a few times a week. I didn't exactly get dressed up today, but it forces me to kind of, I don't know, get excited to talk to you and give you easy ideas. That's kind of what I'm here for. So reach out anytime over my website or DM me over Instagram or on Facebook. It's at Cooking W Julie. And I'm going to say goodbye now, and I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Bye. Bye, guys. Brian, you undid it, right? Hey, Brian.